time.
Send it right down the Cindy line. That's fair use parody. We're live.
Cool. Hey guys, welcome. This is episode some number that I'm not aware of.
131.
Yeah, that one, 131.
We almost have as many videos as we do subscribers.
Nice.
That's as of today, 2021. In like 200 years, when people are looking back on this, they're going to be like,
Whoa.
wow, these guys.
They're
Insane.
millions.
Told the greatest
Yeah.
story
Oh
of
my
our
God.
generation.
Yeah. It's like the Lord of the Rings of 3000, year 3000. Anyway, so the hook tonight that we are playing is called A New Face. Oh, it's like A New Hope. I didn't even think of that. Dun, dun. Okay. It is described as a bearded, long-haired humanoid walks the land these days. He wears a thickly brimmed hat and a long coat. Crossbow hangs from his belt and across his back. That's two different crossbows. He was first spotted walking away from Wojtek's farm. Do we care? We are joined by players in the room. And I'll give a little bit of background for, I think it is two people that aren't aware of a character that I had actually played as a PC before. Unless Nick, Nick or Carl, do you guys want to give the background of Crossbow or?
I wouldn't do it justice.
Yeah, and I mean it was your character, so
Yeah.
you go ahead and tell the backstory.
It's always fun hearing from other people's point of view, but I have I guess all the inside stuff for a character. So anyway, giving stuff away, spoilers or something. But I mean, this character, there was a humanoid and humanoid fighter that shoots crossbows because I got pissed after dying a few too many times in the past campaign that we were doing. And he really messed things up because crossbows and humans and all different feats. And so he did a lot of different damage. And then he had a southern accent and he talked like this, but really much slower. You'll actually get it. And, kind of like the Van Helsing kind of guy. We'll get into it a little bit more, but it came to a point in the game where actually Bidith was resurrecting a character, and we were in hell, and Crossbow. If people want to get into it, we'll get into the why later. But Crossbow ended up becoming a lich, or going down the path of becoming a lich, and completely screwed over the party. Not in too much of a bad way.
Actually, really helped the party because he left healing potions on the table.
he was kind of like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not going to kill you right now. Bye. And I don't need healing potions. So here you go. I just heal in different ways now. Because I didn't, as a PC, I was actually playing in that game and Brad was DMing. I didn't want to screw everyone over. So I don't think people really found out why. And that campaign fizzled and ended, came to a halt. And so I was like, I want to bring this in and kind of further and try to complete that whole thing. So if people want to know more, leave comments and we can expand it out. I don't think this is going to be the end. I'm really curious to see how much of what I have planned everyone gets through and who gets through alive. With that, we're going to go to introductions. I guess it's alphabetical because that's how everyone's arranged. I'd like Nick, you to go first with your character, a little description, and I'll think of a question as you're doing that.
Sorry, yes, no, Nick doesn't do this part.
And a wizard Phil.
Oh yes, I'm a deep gnome wizard. What? I have a conjuration fetish. Anything else you'd like to know?
What do I want to know? I already I asked these guys. No one worships a god, by the way, so that's not even a good question. We don't have any clerics or paladins in this group, which is going to be really great when people start find out what's going on. I told them level 6+. I don't think, is anyone even a healer?
What's this?
What's healing?
I don't.
Okay, my
I'm not
question-
allowed.
My question for a wizard, Filbert, is how many ways do you have to heal yourself? That's my question.
Okay, healing myself. I bet there's some kind of fey thing I could summon that could heal me. Maybe. Or maybe a.
Healing potions count as well.
Yeah, I have some of those.
How many?
I've 4. I think I have 4. Yeah, 4 regular healing potions. That's how many I have.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What do I have?
Did
I
you
have
want to say
a-
anything else?
I have an insect plague in my ring of holding.
That's great.
Watch over that.
Yeah.
I have
we'll go
one
to-
really good skipping stone.
That's even
I'm
better.
gonna start
Sure,
emptying
that'll
my
come in
bag.
handy.
You tell me when to stop. All right.
Oh, you could
I
stop.
have 9 useless
we'll-
crystals. Okay. All right.
We'll have Avilis go next, introducing themselves. I don't think I know this character, and telling us a little bit about you. I don't even know your race or anything.
Yeah, he's a fun guy. I don't think he's you've been introduced to him. Yeah, this is Avilis. He is an Eladrin blade singer wizard. So he's been around relatively short compared to some of my other characters. So he's just kind of, he likes to, run around, slice and dice, do some magic, kind of best of both worlds, have some fun. Yeah, I think that's about him. He has this really cool like mask thing, samurai mask that he likes to wear.
How many ways does he have to heal himself?
So I just looked this up. He has 0, but he does have something if someone is like dead or unconscious. So he has kind of the after for that. He does not have the before.
Cool. Let's go with Eternal.
All right. So I am Carl. I'm playing my Warforged Sorcerer Eternal, and he currently has let's see, he's got 3 healing potions, but he also has an old bottle of gin. So
Heals
that
everything.
that might be pretty useful.
I'm gonna have to look up an item because it's just sounding worse and worse. Thank you. We'll go with Naya next.
All right. I'm Chris. I'll be playing Naya. She's a horny tiefling barbarian that has no idea what she's doing and has 0 options for healing herself, but maybe her sweet girlfriend, Sarah, Melanie, Samantha, I don't remember what her name is, might be of assistance in this manner. What is her name? Is it Melanie? Michelle? Who's Sarah?
It's basically whatever you want to call her.
Yeah, why?
Oh my god. Thanks, babe. Shorty.
How is that item name? So everyone is going to start out at in town in Arrowknee, Lucky's Tavern if they would like. Anyone who doesn't want to, that is where this was posted, scribbled in some handwriting with just Crossbow at the end. I don't think any of these characters would necessarily know who Crossbow is. So you can take what you will. Maybe you've heard of it through lore, completely allowed for other characters if they were from that last universe. Yeah. Meeting up at Lucky's.
Yes. I'll take a 1 wizard drink, please.
I remember at Lucky's. Oh, well, what? You need a drink? What do you even want?
Yes. I don't know. Like something magical. Delicious. Wizard-y. Conjured would be better. I like conjured.
Why do you even guys? Why are you even coming here asking me? You get the same freaking thing every time.
No, I don't actually.
Well, you look like all the rest of them. Here you go. He takes out a martini cup, and it like fills with this decanter, this like red, almost clearish liquid comes out to fill the martini. There you go. Do you want an umbrella?
Would you in turn like a drink?
No,
Okay.
I'm working.
No, not an alcoholic. I have special lemonade.
No, I'm good. I got
You
my
sure?
own. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
certain. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else? Who else is here? Someone need a drink?
That wizard
Huh?
there it is. Yes.
I'll have a glass of wine.
Fucking wine. Okay. Any kind of wine? Red, white,
Strawberry.
What?
What?
port. Okay. Yeah, I think we got that. He looks up at the top shelf, and it starts floating down into his hand in midair, tapping his foot. He grabs it and like blows on it. Dust goes right into your eyes. Avilas.
That's how you know it's good stuff.
He takes out a small little stemmed glass with like a small cup, pours it to the top, and slowly slides it across to you. For both of those, that'll be 25 silver.
Here's a platinum. Keep the change.
Oh, big spender. Thank you.
Here's the change for you.
No,
Thanks
you're
much,
good. I
cheers.
got you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Wizards drink on wizards. Sorcerer, would you like a drink? Or ma'am, I've met you before. What is it, Naya?
Not there with my sweet girlfriend.
Naya's not here. I felt her presence.
I'm not there yet. I'm smooching up on my girlfriend to get some more free stuff.
I think that skull mask has a little bit something extra going on to it.
A little razzle dazzle.
Sorry, I thought I must have seen a ghost.
Boo.
Hmm.
I'll be there later, though.
Oh, well, sure. Lucky, I'll go with the usual.
Lucky pours you what your usual is. What is your usual?
93 octane gas.
And he takes it out from underneath the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like dump it in your shoulder or something?
Mm-hmm.
You say, what would be his delivery method? Would it still be just in the red can, or would it be like in an actual like fancy bottle that he pours into a glass? I've always been curious about.
I didn't see like a jerry can or something under the bar.
I always just picture Lucky snapping and the drink is there.
Yeah.
It's always funny with usuals. I guess I don't watch enough of the other ones. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. He gives you your usual. What is it?
Yeah.
What's that?
Mhm.
Anywho, I think we should do this. I've seen a post something about a crossbowman needs assistance with his hair getting his eyes. I think.
Lucky hears you say crossbow. Crossbow, that fucker? God.
Old friend of yours, huh?
Oh, I know him, yeah. Wouldn't say we're friends.
What would you say?
I don't know. We can't come in here. That's all I know.
In the dome or in the bar?
Well, both.
Oh, is it?
Oh my!
Please. Okay.
So he's not exactly a saver.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not altogether bad, but
Not
there's worse
altogether
things
good.
out there. Let me just put it that way.
I mean, none of us are truly good. 100%.
Some people are.
I mean, it's all that perspective.
Yeah, what? Bahamut, right?
Well, at least you admit it. That's all I have to say. Letting criminals go and killing people and
The wizard should always kill somebody. Like, at least once, I mean. Anyway, we can't do this alone. Let's go find a beefy woman.
Oh, in what context do you mean that?
I mean, somebody to absorb the damage for us.
A
Ah,
cheesy
yes.
gordita crunch of a woman. A beefy 5-layer of a... I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
Not sponsored by Taco Bell.
But we can be. Hit us up. Okay, so before I step into my lady shop, I want to fluff up the gals. I want them to be on maximum, and I'm going to make sure my horns are real shiny because I need some free shit this time. Well, I get free shit every time, but it's a life or death situation. I'm going to need her to be real friendly.
Are we with you at this point?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
So this is the potion shop in the Underdome, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll let you, because it's your character, and I know that there's been other stuff. I'll let you play that. You guys are off though to go venture down there to meet up with her, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
As you're going down there, is there anything you want to do on your way, or are you just going straight there?
Well, if you need to buy anything, you guys need wizard supplies.
I think that it would be get. I mean, if we don't really know what we're getting into, it sounds like this character is not exactly, could not potentially be dangerous. So maybe, I don't know about you guys, but I do not have.
But what? You're cutting out a bit. Your voice
boy.
box. I don't know what it is.
I'm leaning back in my chair, so it's probably that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have really any potion.
Potions. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. We go find a beefy woman as we head to the potion shop. So we'll go down to the Underdome.
That works.
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys make it down there easily enough.
Yep.
You see Naya. What are you doing?
So I'm going to saunter in and try to be as sexy as possible right now and approach my lovely, beautiful hair shine. I don't even know if she has hair, but beautiful, beautiful
hair.
girlfriend. I don't actually know what she looks like.
She looks like Brad's sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now Brad's sister is my girlfriend.
All Theracean elves look like Brad's sister.
Hi, not Brad's sister. Hope you're listening. What up, shorty? I'm going to go ahead and approach her and just strike up a conversation. So, hey, baby, I missed you. I came back for you.
Do you want me to do this?
Oh yeah, Nick.
Oh,
You
okay.
can go right.
That's great. I expected it, honestly, though.
You know by now that my heart's with you. But speaking of my heart,
Hey, you got a light?
For what?
Like fire for a clove?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. Can I have one?
Yeah,
Or
no,
four?
totally. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, just don't smoke them in like succession of each other because they'll like really fuck you off.
Baby, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
I can handle this. You know better.
I'm being serious. Don't mind the cat.
Oh, I love kitties. I'm gonna like aggressively try to pet this cat.
The group walks up to the potion shop, sees you like very awkwardly. Can you describe how you're petting the cat and smoking with this other person?
It is very much so exactly what you just did. So clove in the left hand, right hand is just kind of like smashing down on the cat, like kitty. I'm trying. And so I'm going to see the party walk in. So as I see them, I'm going to try to rush her along because I mean, she's cool or whatever. But yeah, so speaking of my heart, I need to keep it protected. As you see, the gang's here. And apparently there's some guy named Crossbow or something. And everyone's a little shooketh. So I'm assuming that I should be too. You got anything that might keep me from dying?
Like a healing potion?
Yeah. Got any of those?
Sure.
Let me get like 4 of them.
Just regular ones? I'll give you 4 regular ones. Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, baby.
All right, no
And
problem.
see, this is why you're my soulmate.
Oh, totally. You're mine as well.
Oh my god. How did you like your pillow that I brought you?
It was very cute.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll bring you some back this time too, girl.
That'd be fantastic. If you find any like in the belly of some kind of beast, I could use that stuff.
If I have any what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Like,
you. Can you repeat?
you know, that type of stuff.
Oh yes,
Yeah. Like when you squeeze it, that's the sound it makes. So that's what the scientists named it or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, baby. I know exactly. I got you, boo.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little kiss on the forehead, and, like pull her real close and just light smooch.
She pulls you back in tighter.
Ooh, shit. Yeah, steamy in here. Her horns are getting a little stiffer.
I hate that so much.
That's how that works.
Her horns
That's
get
how
a little
Naya's horns
hornier.
work.
Exactly. Okay, so she's done. She's kind of stuffing her stuff away. So she's just gonna turn to the party and be like, "Y'all ready to go f some stuff up, guys?"
Hey, if any of you fuckers want to buy anything, it's like buy the book prices, whatever. There you go. That's the end of Sarah.
Yeah. Bye, Melanie.
No problem.
Well done.
Yeah, so Wizard would buy potions. Give me 4. I have 4 already. Give me 2 more regular potions.
Are you just looking for just the regular, or
Yes.
did you want like the greater regular?
No,
Okay, here's 4, and that's 200 gold.
I have platinum.
How does that work?
It's 20.
Okay. Do you need change?
Do you need a math lesson?
I don't know.
No, I'm alright. Give you
Okay.
20 platinum. Here you go. That's we're good.
Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. Did you need anything else, like another healing potion?
Not me.
I'll take some healing potions too. I'll take the same amount, some quantity.
the- Regular healing ones or the greater regular?
I'll just have the regulars.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, here, yeah. How many?
I'll give you 20 platinum, which is I don't know what my action's becoming now.
200 gold.
Yeah.
So
So 4.
Here's 4. I trust you. What about you, Mr. Warfetched man?
I suppose I'll take 4 of the greater healing.
Or thing day? 4, that's 200 gold or 20 platinum. I just learned that one.
No, it's greater healing.
greater?
Are you trying to get ripped off over here?
Whoa. You said greater healing? Like the
Yeah.
greater? Oh, well, I have exactly 4 of those. And normally they're 250, but I'll give you 1 for 200.
And the other 3?
Oh, they're 200 each. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. I will do that. And there is your 800 gold.
Thank you. She's just staring at you. Do you chew gum?
Yeah.
It seems like she would be a gum chewer.
Yeah.
And
She's
like
so
she's
hot when she
looking
does
up,
But it's
and
like
looking
tree
down,
gum.
all organic.
Mm-hmm.
She's
It has no actual flavor. It's just
Yeah.
not even like you know that.
Yeah.
not elastic.
It's
like,
just
but yeah.
chewy.
It's like chewing freaking paper.
Yeah.
Styrofoam.
She's just checking out Naya, like up and down as she's doing that, and she's like handing over the potions. So she's just looking at her and like,
I'm gonna lick my hand and just start rubbing one of my horns.
Mm.
Had a little serpenty tongue action.
Mm.
Girl, you better stop playing. This campaign gonna end real fast.
I don't like it.
Sorry, guys, I can't go. I've got business to attend to.
Oh no, we need you, please.
I'm gonna adjust my giant codpiece. All of a sudden, it's tighter.
Actually, I need to do something real quick. You finish your sex eyes session. I'm gonna run to the bathroom here.
It's completely unrelated.
I'm gonna go
from the back.
I'm gonna go into the main bathroom of the Underdome, and I'm gonna shout out, "Buggy, Buggy, are you in here?"
Hello? How did you guys know I was in here?
I knew you were in here. The mushroom, it became a habit. I know it. But hey, here, it's the first bound copy of your comic. I've got it printed. I don't know if we're going to circulate these or make changes, but I wanted you to get the first one.
Oh, this is great. He starts opening it up and reading it and everything. This is awesome. I love. Who did the illustrations?
It was Tess that did most of it. I mean, he was the guy, right? You wrote
really
the stories, though, so it's your book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would hope that it's my story. Otherwise, it doesn't really make any sense.
Yes. Well, you let me know what you think. If we need to make any changes, I'll get back to you. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll read through it and just look and make sure everything makes sense. That it's connected and that it's a thorough storyline connected with the images. Make sure all the colors are correct. It's got to have the right. And he just fades off with this whole it doesn't even make sense for how he's trying to
I imagine I slid it under the bathroom stall door, and I so I never seen him, and I just walk off.
He doesn't know you're gone.
Yeah.
You come back to the group. Are you guys just sitting there listening to Naya and Sarah go back and forth on word fucking each other and eye fucking?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a kids?
I probably would have wandered off.
Stream?
Oh, yeah, I definitely just wandered off.
We'll give you some privacy.
Is this 18 plus?
Yes.
Are we supposed to be?
Yeah.
No, this is not for children.
PMA on it.
Kids, you should have opted out from the stream long ago.
Yes.
Turn it off now because it's getting dirty.
Nice. Don't make me put these weapons down.
Naya comes out after we fast forward. How long does it take?
I mean,
2 minutes.
it's 3 days later.
Roll a d20. See how many
So
minutes it
Naya
takes.
feels like it's 3 days later, and about 90 seconds later, for the rest of the group, just like every other person who thinks they're
Wait, hold on.
amazing.
We're going to roll a d20. 12 minutes.
12 minutes. That's
12
fair.
minutes of sweet, sweet action. When you know what you're doing, it don't take that long.
12 minutes of putting back on her clothes and smoking a cigarette. And another
the skull
30
stays
seconds.
on.
Skull stays on.
Any makeup that was on, if it's not reapplied, is just smeared. Hair is kind of like there's this clump that just goes this way.
Something sticky
yes.
in my hair.
Naya, you have
Probably
no
mine.
idea about your hair.
Do I have there's something about Mary situation happening?
It's not in the front. It's right off the side. It almost looks like it's a pigtail. I don't know how long your hair is, but it just goes right out.
Oh, nice. So
yeah.
it's like a 6 foot reach. Wait, my hair's not that long. It's probably like 4 feet long. I'm big as shit.
It's just a little bit of it though. So
Nice.
that one wisp that kind of goes out. So
You jealous, guys? Yeah. I'm a little tired. Sleep.
You look like Helga from Hey Arnold.
I don't understand that reference. But Helga's a strong name. Seems like a good person.
Off we go to see you later, I guess.
Anything else? Just like everything that I've been doing, it's off to the southwest that you were directed.
I guess we go to the southwest then.
No time now.
So you guys head over to the southwest of the dome, start walking that way. Anyone doing anything specific? Looking for something
About that
specific?
sweet ass.
We're gonna find the man.
Tracking anything specific? Casting any specific spells?
Naya's straight up in a daze right now, so she's just kind of aimlessly following everyone else.
The wizard's just doing his normal wizardly duties.
You guys are walking through the forest as you kind of like looking around. Sounds like no one's doing anything specific. So the group's just moving
I
forward.
said I was looking for the man. That's the first
Keeping
thing I
their
said.
eyes-
Yeah. So
keeping their eyes
you
out.
want me to make a perception check?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's not going to be that hard. Just if someone wanted to cast like Find Undead or some like crap like that, or Sense Good or Evil, whatever those crap. But we don't have any clerics or paladins, so no one can do any of that crap.
Is Twinkle? No.
I'm just pointing out because this is going to be hilarious when you guys figure out what the actual quest is. So, you see the description, the same description, long duster. For any of those kids that are still tuned in, a duster is a long coat that you would see in westerns. This thing, or it looks humanoid from the back, as it's walking away from you, black hat, brimmed, kind of walking through the woods, crossbow, like a heavy crossbow on its back, ornate crossbow. There's a few different bags of bolts on this person. As they're walking through, you can also see a hand crossbow, some boots, and they come out into this trodden path that you're in. I was thinking of downloading a voice modifier, but I didn't. Their voice, when they speak, has an undertone of that like robotic, demonic kind of thing. So it's two voices. And when they look up at you from their hat, they have, instead of black pupils, red pupils that actually shine like a little bit of light. They're so bright red in them. What are you guys doing here?
Greg? No? Do I know you?
Is your name Greg?
Are you Greg?
My name is not Greg.
It's not Greg.
No. You look like a Greg I went to school with. Sorry about that. What are you up to? What are you doing here?
I'm searching for stuff. I'm trying to save this world
So you tried to save it from?
itself.
Classic.
That sounds okay.
It will be its own undoing.
Okay.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yes.
This is a little loosey-goosey. Want to narrow that down for me, buddy?
The greed that has set in all will be their own undoing. They will find their own end and their own death by their own hand. I have found a way to make the undying.
But do you
To
mean
make them what?
do you mean the current people here, or like future generations?
I mean you. I mean all.
Oh,
Do you think it's like a magic thing, or like a gluttonous? We're gonna eat ourselves to death, or?
I think that this place specific is probably more doomed than many, but in all universes, everywhere, most seem to be doomed, especially because of magic. This place, though, I think I might be the most use because of its affinity to the otherworldly, the planes, the ability to
Yes.
almost, what I've found, summon or access any place in any universe.
I think it's like you're saying you want to work your way up. You're at the bottom here, and it's easy to get a foothold at the bottom.
He glares at you. I don't think I said that at all.
No, not like the plane. When you think of the reality, the planes of reality, they're all stacked on top of each other like a big loose stack of pancakes that's in an upside down pyramid. Okay, and the bottom one, it gets all the chaff and shit from all the others that drips down the sides, right?
Let me say this in another way. I want to do away with death and make it so you
might want to whisper that part. Sorry, there's one of the main guys here, Bane. I don't know if you've heard of him. Yes, he doesn't like that.
He
It's kind of his
spits.
thing.
I don't care.
So
Hell
you're trying to
yes.
make people immortal? Is that what you're getting at?
It's undying. There's a difference.
Okay, does that mean that like if I get stabbed, I won't bleed out and pass out, or does that mean I won't take any damage? Because that's going to determine which side I'm on here.
There is a way to call it dematerialize or disintegrate or be undone. That I have not accomplished. But what I can accomplish is the ability as a mortal being to not age and magically sustain yourself.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. How can I help you?
Yes, I'll watch.
Especially without the negative effects of undeath.
So you keep
Well,
your
I
mental.
still don't follow on that part, but
Well,
yeah, I'm down with not aging.
I'm very glad that you ask, and I hope that your associates would help you because the tasks that I have been trying to do, I will tell you, I cannot. I am, unfortunately, you might have heard, an evil being. Um, I have been able to access crypts of a certain god, Kalimvor. You may have heard of him. Has
Crips?
any um, player, like actual character here, heard of Kalimvor?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I know like actual players have, but the characters themselves.
I just rolled a religion and got
Colonel
a
has.
22.
Eternal,
Yeah, I
he'll
got
look to
13,
you
so
as he sees you recognizing the name. I see you have heard of Kalimvor, which you like to enlighten your colleagues.
He is the god of death.
Very good.
That's
He
sweet.
is a neutral god of death, and the crypts of his people are not accessible to my kind, whether that be undead or evil beings. So what I ask of you, he starts reaching into one of his.
He's reaching. I pull my wand.
He just stares right at you.
Don't you do it,
Continues
buddy.
let me know if you want to roll
No,
initiative.
no. I'm fucking
you're-
around and I'm smiling as I'm doing it.
He pulls out a crossbow bolt from one of his whatchamacallit, bags. He starts cutting his hand just in the middle of the hand.
That's
And
metal as fuck. I like this guy.
whispering, you can tell that he's casting. Anyone who wants to, feel free to give an Arcana.
He's
check
casting.
to see what kind of spell it is.
Careful, he's casting.
18.
Yeah, let's.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, I got a 10.
25.
Oh my god.
23.
I'm casting.
Oh yeah, I
Geo.
lied.
1 second, John's plugging.
I was wondering what that was.
Geo, quit it.
Geo. I'm casting.
Carl, you actually Eternal got a 23. I was like, oh, DC 20.
I got a 25.
Oh, you guys. Level 6 plus. It's definitely necromancy. You don't know this spell specifically, but it is of I can't remember the level. It's either 7 or 8. And I'm trying to think of anything else that you would be able to glean from it. It is. Can't really do the other school. That's all that you really have from it. But he starts explaining at the same point. This here, and he holds up the bolt that has his blood that seems to be seeping into it. It's not really like bleeding. It's like actually absorbed into the bolt. This here is a vessel that you can use to dispel the wards around this crypt that holds Kalimvor's what am I trying to say? Clerics.
Are they dead?
Very much so.
Are they undead?
No, he does not believe in that. None of these will be undead. No undead can access these crypts.
Okay, yeah.
I will tell you the outside of these crypts that I have summoned here are infested by evil beings and the undead. Many wish to claim the treasures of Kelemvor's men and followers for themselves. Their powers can be plentiful in the wrong hands. What I need from you is to dispel the wards. They will be very obviously marked by his sigil or symbol, which is a skeletal hand holding 2 scales, and it will be present in multiple doorways. You should, if you choose to do this on my behalf, and don't worry, you will be thoroughly compensated, dispel all of the sigils. Escape if you can. I do want to warn you, it will not be easy. There are not only traps, I would assume. I am for sure there will be. But there will be other beings that will be protecting these clerics. The only last thing I can say is do not, and I repeat, do not disturb the bones of the clerics. You may look upon them if you feel the need. You may have any treasures that you find, although be wary. And the only thing that I would ask of you is the crown of one of these clerics.
Question.
What say you?
How many sigils do you know?
It should be 3 from all that I've learned.
Okay. And how are we supposed to get a crown without disturbing them?
You can take the crown. I just would not disturb the actual bones.
So don't like tell any really bad jokes or anything like that. All right. I can manage
The
that.
crown will be on the bones, though, right?
Let me put this just simply. If you take even a finger from one of these bones, it could be your undoing.
Okay.
Well, now I want to do it.
Don't.
No, I would recommend not doing it.
What about the other? You said there's going to be things protecting it. Can we take their bones?
You can take the treasures of everything else.
All right, there you go. More bones. Real good.
How can we tell that they're clerics versus anything else?
They will be in sarcophagi. That should be easy enough to delineate which is a cleric and which is something else.
All right.
Hey, can you play us in platinum, please? Gold is for wimps.
Forget what the stupid platinum. What is it?
10 gold.
10 gold to 1.
Okay. Of course. I can give you each 100 platinum.
Fucking
Bet.
hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Works to me.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sound like we don't
Twist my
die.
arm. What?
You offered that much. I'm with it.
Do you have any other questions? He's holding out this bolt, looking to see who is going to take it.
Do you think we can do this? Like looking us over?
Don't look at me like that. I have a girlfriend.
He shrugs.
Okay.
Although, kind of like looks at each of you for a second. Can't necessarily tell exactly what he's doing, but he's just like staring at you.
This is probably not going to get me anywhere, but can I do any sort of insight check to see what he's looking at us like that for?
Yeah, give me Arcana.
Oh hell! Let me look. Let me use my lucky dice. That's going to be an 18.
Yeah, you can tell he's casting some sort of identify spell. With what he's doing, and it's not casting, but it's using, I should say. Oh, come on, where did I put it? He takes out 4 necklaces that have a red jewel in them, hanging them by his hand. You can each have one of these. They will be a temporary use. I do not require them back. They have 4 uses. These are temporary parapets of wound closure.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Do not
Ooh.
require attunement. I will post what they do, but to let you guys know, parapets of wound closure will. Oh, come on. Parapet. Oh,
Very apt.
I just lost my. There we go. It will stabilize you. Come on here. Stabilize you whenever you're dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
There's
sweet.
some good stuff.
Can you do me a favor, Crossbow?
What's that?
Could you say, do not seek the treasure real slow and like in a whisper and strain yourself?
Strain yourself.
He looks over at you and he spits. No.
Seeking the fucking treasures. I mean, you said
Yep.
we could have the treasures, but all right. I thought you was a toad.
I thought you was a toad. I was trying to practice my crossbow voice, and it's not very good today, but it's fine.
No, just watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou again.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
it.
It needs to be lower and slower, but anyway, not quite as deep south as I'm doing, but it's good enough. It does the job. Do you guys have any other questions?
Uh,
These are the crypts of the priests of Kalimdor.
Yes,
Will he take personal attention to this?
I would assume so.
I've never. It's not like I don't piss off gods on the daily.
Yeah, we're not. That's not nothing new for any of us.
Let me
So we'll
assure you, I will take heat from him. You are but pawns in this game.
Love being a pawn. Hell yeah. All right, well, let's go line up against our enemies diagonally.
Did you have any other
Let's
questions,
do it.
Eternal?
All you wish for is the crown.
That's correct.
So crown and destroy 3. Oh, how do we destroy the sigils? Did you tell us that?
With the boat.
You
There's
just
no
need to
reason to
touch
scratch
this
across.
bolt to each of them.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, hell yeah. I think we'll take a quick break by this lake over here. But then we'll head right in.
Cool. So it sounds like we're taking a break
Yeah.
Yep.
by the lake.
We'll be back. Dude, that sound just happened again. It's so loud. The like bang. Yeah. Shit rang out too.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
We back.
Back.
We're live?
back.
We live.
Are we? Yes,
Cool. Well, thank you everyone for bearing with me and us. Just had my computer not cooperating, so it was a lot of fun. But it's working now, so we can continue. Joa does have to leave here in about 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave it to the group wherever we stop at 30 minutes to what they want to do. Yeah, we can go from there. So you guys are exploring in the direction that Crossbow pointed to, which you're not quite sure what that is at this point in relation to everything else. But if you had to do it again, you would know what it was. Anyway, so that direction that is nondescript that you're going through the woods. You come up on a cave entrance, and you can see a light at the end of it, and it's definitely not just like fire or something else. It's otherworldly. Let's put it that way. It is dark in there, and you can see some movement. What do people have for dark vision?
I have dark as fuck vision.
60
So
feet, 90 feet, 120 feet?
No, I'm at 120.
120
120,
here
cool.
too. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just got 60.
I think you can see all the way in.
Sweet.
So with 120, you can see some small furry creatures. Small is in the actual, like, kind of small, kind of, they look like they could be animals. Of course, remember there's grayscale. So that's why I'm kind of giving you, like, could be this or
Mhm.
could be that. You can see humanoid with some sort of sword or scimitar. You can see also humanoid that are much more furry. In there are numerous ones. I'm going to just give you this, and then people can actually do perceptions, but this is without a perception. 120. What else can you see? You can see other four-legged friendly people that aren't furry. But their edges are very, very sleek. I could try to give you more, but without dark, it's not that much. And then I think that's it. It's just a cave entrance with 25-foot high ceilings. I forget exactly. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet across. And I think that is, I should have looked at it, but about 100 feet or so deep or long. And at the end of it, you can see another figure, not humanoid. Can't exactly tell from this distance, but there seems to be some sort of wavering light at the end that is being emitted.
I would
Anyone
like.
else? Oh, go ahead.
So I would like to summon a beholderkin and ride it.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, you've done that, yes. That's not
Yep.
like a. Okay, yeah.
His name's Beholden McNeil. He's a cool guy.
What's the CR of that?
I mean, it's a spell, 4th level spell. Summon Abjuration. Does it have
No, so what's the
hold on.
rating? I'm just curious because I
I
don't.
wonder if it's listed. I'll check.
I'm not familiar with it.
Let me see. Is it
We can get
listed?
back to it,
Challenge
too.
line. It's just a dashed line.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's like it's tiny. Got it.
I mean, it's not. It's medium. It's. I would give it a challenge rating of 2, probably. It's.
Really? Okay.
I mean, it has 40 hit points. It's can hover. It makes 2 D10 I-beam attacks or D8 I-beam attacks every
Oh,
turn.
okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Anyone else do anything right now? It's a wizard.
Mm-mm.
I'll go ahead and take out one of my stabs.
Okay. And like I said, you can try to get more. This is just without really even like perception. This is just walking up. That's what you can see. Is there was 60 feet. That was 120 for what Naya saw.
Mhm.
Anyone else with
I'm
either
120 as
120 or
well.
Yeah, I'm just 60. I do have an action, but
Eternal? Are you? Forget our wolf
Yeah.
words.
Yeah, Warforged. He has goggles of night though.
Is that 60? Just
Yeah, the goggles of night are 60.
okay, cool. So it will be limiting. Like you can't see anyone with 60 feet. You can't see the very end. And the only reason I'm saying that is if you at any time do decide to go into combat, you will be at disadvantage in the darkness if you're 60 feet, and then you're trying to attack something further. Does that make sense? I
Yep.
always forget that one, and it's funny because I'm like, I saw it in, I think a Facebook like D&D stream, and was like, oh yeah, people that shoot at 300 feet actually don't have dark vision out that long. So
Except for Twilight
that,
clerics.
Yeah, right.
yeah. Cool. It's completely up to you guys. These things in there don't seem to notice you. Most of them seem to be kind of looking away from you guys.
Onward, beholden. Act like we're supposed to be here. Yeah.
Sweet.
What's your plan?
Fake it till we make it, baby.
We're totally. I belong here. This is my element.
So you're strutting in.
checkups. Yep.
What's your marching
Right.
order?
Exactly what it is.
Good with everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on here. Let the way go. You. So you guys are going in.
Before I head in, I'm casting Fire Shield on myself.
Are you sure about that?
Eh.
The only reason I ask is because this is an unlit place that you
True.
know
That's
fire
well.
shield.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hi, I'm here. Yeah, never mind. I'll hold that on.
I think it's a great idea,
Mm-hmm.
but
Not
maybe
for stealth.
yeah. That's the only reminder.
This is not what I pictured by the current lineup we had. I thought we were going sideways in a line. I definitely would not be in the front of a lineup.
So let me know. 60
He
is
was
about
intending,
How wide is that opening?
5,
Is that
10,
kind of
15,
accurate?
20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, this is the 35 feet. So you can all go if you wanted to.
or abreast.
Just put me behind Naya, and I'm good.
I'll tell you, and I can describe this a little bit more so you guys can make a plan, because even at the entrance right here, still nothing's really like noticing you. But 60 feet is about right here. I just counted it out. Any spots right there, you guys are able to stand in those spots, but the wall is right on the edge. So if you want, it's completely fine. Nothing so far is difficult terrain, even looking into it. What did we want to do for marching order here?
Naya definitely in the front. I don't know if we're
Yeah,
gonna stay in a
that's
line,
fine.
if we're kind of doing like the right stuff, just 4 abreast walk in. Yeah.
I'll probably be on like the left to space or two from us.
I'll actually just be 15 feet above Naya.
Yep.
Hey.
So you're in her spot. We're just going to put you over here for the time being. So are you going to keep pace with her?
Yes. Well,
Okay,
I think Beholden McNeil has 30 foot. Yeah, 30 foot hover.
That's
speed.
So the only time I will tell you that won't happen, and then I'll start putting you back on the map, is you're a gnome. So you have 25 feet movement, and she is a barbarian. So if she's like uses a ton of movement,
Right.
I might have to put you back on the map and just say, so cool.
Yes.
Are you guys talking anything else out before moving forward, or do you just want to trudge in?
Yeah, how do you guys want to handle this? I'm fine with going stomping in, but I don't want to disturb anything.
Yeah,
Don't touch them.
Yeah.
Random figure, just ignore the names. They may or may not be those names. You can see all of these different figures in here.
There's some furries in here, guys. And some smoothies.
So
But I can't tell what they
we're
are.
just going with not touching them, but what if they, touch us first?
They
Are
attack.
we just
We attack back.
okay?
If they don't, we tell them we need in. When we get to the end.
Understood.
Oh, there's guys down there at the end. You probably can't see them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I only saw those guys up there, not
Yeah.
the other guys further.
No, past the dogs.
And we need to be looking for sigils. Who has the bolt thingy?
Yeah, you do, I believe.
I do.
That's what I pictured.
For all intents and purposes, we're gonna say I have it then. Sweet. All right, let's go sigil hunting.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to correct myself on too. Good. Yeah, all the crap that I just did to tech problems, spill my coffee, broke my coffee mug. It was enjoyable for the group. But Carl, I have to correct myself. And who else got the? Oh, Joa. On the spell, we're gonna say that it was a 7th level dispel magic. For that spell, it wasn't necromancy. So he was casting into his bolt, which you can also with a 20 plus be able to discern that it's some sort of portal to be able to hold like a ring of storing wood and a spell or multiple spells.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was definitely a higher level, so 7th level.
Good to know.
So you guys are moving forward. Anything else? Any other plans?
Let's do this.
Cool. So as you guys are staying there, kind of like whispering amongst each other, and you kind of like take your breath to like go march forward, you see a huge that's 15 by 15 and 15-foot high, black thing just emerge out of the wall. The wall itself is just pitch black, like you can't even see into it, kind of. So your dark vision is not even really working. The way that you know this thing is here is it's giving a shadow outline in the like for your dark visions. So it almost looks crisp. It is definitely like you can see this whole black outline of this thing, horned, 15 feet tall. It just comes through and emerges out of this black, steps over these dogs. It does look both ways. It doesn't really seem to care or look down. It takes one step over here, and then it goes up, and it seems to be blocked as it pushes a hand this way, creates another portal, and goes out through the wall.
Well, that was trippy as hell. Y'all saw that, right?
Anyone who wants to can give me either survival, arcana, religion to be able to tell, unless they've actually experienced one of these before.
I'm gonna go with a
Yeah, yeah.
survival.
Arcana.
Oops.
Got a 22. Arcana.
Got 24 survival.
17 Arcana.
17 arcana doesn't give you anything other than it's not of this world. Eternal, did you have anything? Do you want to roll? 17, same thing. And was it arcana?
Yeah.
But you get different things for your survival. Survival, you know that thing was also not living. It is definitely undead. Arcana, you know that it's not of this world. You wouldn't necessarily know exactly what it is still with a 20, just because you know
22.
that 22, you know that you wouldn't know the name is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The main thing that you would know is that you don't want to be attacking this. You also, from your studies or teachings, know that there is a shadow plane. That was definitely of it. It's probably didn't have any predators there, or very few at the very least. As sits at the top of the food chain. I'm trying to describe challenge rating for anyone who isn't
Yeah.
picking that up. And all of these other pieces. No, we're going to say it actually went over it. It's just not good. It's real bad. It hurts.
Just steer clear of that thing.
Yes. Perhaps if we can achieve this without undoing the or sigils, maybe
Seems like a wise choice.
maybe a good choice.
We moving forward?
Yeah.
Are they now that we're clearly visible to these things? Are they showing any reaction to our presence?
They don't. So they're kind of like scurrying. They aren't just standing there. It's just easier to put like these different things. I'll say they're all kind of like going up to this and kind of coming back. They're all like trying to go up to here, and they kind of all end up like touching the wall and then like scurrying around as you go through. So they're not just staying put. They seem to be working in pairs. These are kind of actually just staying put. But nothing has looked over to you as you've like stepped up here yet. They're all kind of like going that way and then coming back over.
Can we tell what they're working on?
You could try to give an insight, but they don't seem to actually like be working on anything. They seem to be like going up to here and then running back away, and then up to here and then running back away.
Okay, I'm gonna go with insight, just to see if I can tell if they're like patrolling or if they're trying to do something down there and like running off like scared.
You can definitely tell that there's a different entity all the way down here, though.
Okay. Yeah, that was a sick 13, so I doubt I'm getting very far with that.
You just have a feeling that they're trying to like either access or get to something over here that they can't get to.
Hmm.
Crossbow did say there were undead nearby trying to get.
Hmm. You guys want to try to talk to them?
I'm not sure that they have anything saying.
Give me a history check, Eternal.
Yeah, 20.
Crossbow said undead and evil. As you're looking at these, the furry things don't seem undead, so that's just the reminder.
Yep.
Go ahead. All right. Well, I want to start looking for sigils.
You marching ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone?
Go ahead and walk with her. Basically, keeping to the same position.
Yep. Avilas, you as well, and
Yeah.
you're going above Naya.
Yep.
Okay. You step in. I'm gonna put people hopefully here. You were just one step behind her, right? Right there.
So.
Okay, cool. You see this group kind of as they're running back over here, they turn and they notice you. And they both turn to each other. You have a feeling that it's not going to be friendly, but we're not in combat yet. You guys continuing? Any change?
I want to do some investigation to see if I can start seeing these sigils.
I'm just gonna say, don't fucking try it in Abyssal.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. That is going to be another 24.
They don't seem to understand that. Yeah, you definitely see a sigil right here. There seems to be a doorway that would lead to what you would assume is a crypt.
Okay.
And there's a definite, obvious sigil that is bright orange, almost ethereal, of a skeletal hand that holds up 2 scales. And it's just
Sweet.
floating, if like you can see through it, translucent, through the doorway.
All right. Well, guys, it looks like our first sigil is all the way down at the end.
Okay.
Let's go tap it.
You guys are moving forward.
Yeah. As we step forward, I'm gonna pull out the my other staff. So I've got 2 staffs out.
One in each hand. Okay. In that case, I'll let you choose if you want to move forward, but you'll be rolling initiative. So I'll let you choose if you want to get a little bit of movement out of it or before initiative.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if we do, Avilas will be mysteriously vanishing in the middle of it.
Cool. Roll for
That's-
initiative.
It's,
4.
4. Great.
And I know you have 10 minutes left there, Joa.
You're good.
Everyone changing. Cool. Everyone's good. I'll tell you why I'm making these different in a second.
They're all growing in size. Christ.
Nice.
A wizard should have known.
Wizard should know better.
Okay. Cool. So these 2 are going first. What you see, everything's the same look. These 2 are the furry looking humanoids. And you can see as you get closer, because people are, that they seem to have outlines of fangs that are protruding from their mouths. Whereas these look kind of just like humans with the swords, the scimitars, that sort of thing. And then these 2 look like small, I don't want to say them rodents, almost small dogs. If anyone's ever seen a jackal, you'd think they were jackals. Jackals? Jackals.
Jackal.
Jackals.
Yeah.
And these ones go first on a 17. They are going to shape change into a werejackal.
Fucking werejackals.
Werejackal? It's a werejackal. Werejackal? Werejackal. Use action, and then they have movement of.
And then he said, "That's no gnoll, that's a werejackal."
They seem really fast.
Wow, we rolled low initiative. I just realized it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They both
Oof.
use their action to change into their now humanoid form instead of small creature form. But they're werejackals. They look like werewolf type things. That was 17. Avilas, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to enter Blade Tongue.
Yep.
Bonus action, and then I'm going to Gainy. Oh, that's weird. try that. Then I'm gonna move up to the jackal on the right of Naya.
You should have a gain knob on your mic.
Yeah,
Turn
I
it
do
down
too.
a little more.
All right, turn it down. Turned it down. All right. So I'm gonna try out this new dagger that I got.
Mhm.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. It's that, but then it's also another 2d4. So it's gonna take 12 points of piercing and then 8 points of lightning.
It is magical, right?
Yes.
This one?
Yeah, the one direct. Yep, that one.
Yep. It does.
Cool. Go ahead and move on to the next one.
Right here?
Yep. And same deal. 27.
That hits.
Wizard with a knife.
They're not armored in any way.
See that?
Mhm.
That one's gonna take 15 piercing, 7 lightning.
Boom. Anything else on your turn?
And then I'm kind of going to complete the loop and just come back behind Naya.
Mhm.
So just kind of dance out around, come back to the side, and dance back.
A wizard up here.
Does any of these other guys look to be aggressive?
As you slaughtered their mates, you can see all of them responded. They all kind of so like a wolf would engage where they all kind of howl. They didn't actually howl or make noise, but you could kind of all see them engage at the same time and make movement, responding to each other's movements and everything when the initiative was rolled.
I think I can get this whole group in the front in a fireball. So that's the plan.
Where is the fireball centered?
On that group in the front.
What is that for the radius exactly?
20-foot radius, so just all those dogs and those two guys.
And it's 20-foot diameter, I think, right?
Radius.
So is it actually 40 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can easily get those 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. So you could get to 5, 10, 40 there, or we're not going to do that. So
Pull it more forward. These
was
guys
trying
in
to- yeah.
front of us, yeah. I'm not worried about those other guys for now.
5, 10, 20, 40. Yep, you can do that pretty easily. Dex saves for them,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
That's fun. Pretty sure they're 20 something. That was 20 on them, and other ones are 20 as well.
They pass, so they all take 16.
These guys are hurt a lot.
There will be an eye beam coming to each of them after my turn when Beholden McNeil goes.
Making sure there's nothing else. Cool. These guys are a little on fire. It's the Beholderkin. Is that what you're saying? It's his turn?
Yes.
Yep. Do it.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, one of these guys, the jackals.
Yeah.
Roll me some
And
damage.
That will be 10 psychic damage.
Yep. That's down.
All right, then the other one, natural 20
Nice.
for 21 psychic damage.
Yeah. Feels like a lot. Anything else for his turn?
Right? Nope.
Kaboom.
Eternal, you're up.
Okay. I will go ahead and move forward along the left edge. I think I will move right there.
15?
I think I can get maybe one or two more squares. I want to try and get to close enough to the guy at the back to be within 60 feet of him.
This guy?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move forward 2 more squares. Yeah,
25 movement?
kind of. Yeah,
20,
yeah,
30.
30. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cone of Cold.
Yep.
And probably, I don't think I'm gonna get quite all the dogs on the right, but I'm gonna basically aim it at the guy at the back, and it's gonna run down the left side and off to the right. So probably get most of the dogs, get all the dogs on the left, the guy in the back, the two in the back, and probably 2 or 3 of the dogs off to the right.
Foot cone. So it's also, I'm pretty sure that goes 60 feet out
Wide
as well.
at the birth of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can easily do it in such a way that you get all of them.
Okay.
Like
they're gonna
you
take
probably wouldn't necessarily, but there would be a way that you could sit here and figure this out to where you could get all of them. I'm sure of that.
Okay. Oh, strictly speaking, I am casting haste upon myself and casting Cone of Cold with one of my staves.
Yep.
Yeah, we brought a
and
doom
they
bot
take-
to a dogfight.
They take a con save.
On saves. Thank you. Those ones are. What's the DC?
DC is going to be 17.
So the dogs fail. The jackals fail. And actually, that thing fails as well.
It will take 8d8 cold damage.
Roll me. Guy speaks Abyssal. He was the only one.
I'll call it 37. I'll stick with that.
So he's the only one that knows that I fucking meant it.
Yeah.
The dogs die.
You meant it when you said fuck around and find out.
Literally.
Die.
He's like, I didn't even
30
fuck around.
30 how much?
37.
37. Cool. He's still alive. Why is my pen not working?
So they're all frozen solid.
You have a feeling that they were not made of material things.
Okay.
I gotta go.
You will be missed.
Sorry, Joa, and thank you.
Oh, no problem. It's been fun.
We're not gonna proceed past this guy.
I could just throw up a wall of force and that way nothing happens.
I'll tell you guys for moving forward on this guy. He is bloodied.
Yeah, I think we can pick this up next week. Yeah,
Yeah.
That'll work.
or maybe Sunday. Sunday night.
I can do
Sunday would be
Sundays.
good. Yeah.
Casey.
You can do something, right?
Earlier, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do earlier Sunday as well.
Works.
What time Sunday? Earlier.
Do we want to say either 5 or 6 Eastern?
6 will work because 5 is cutting it close to me getting back from work.
Yeah, 6 Eastern
okay.
works for me as well.
Yeah.
Bet.
Cool. Do you guys want to
We'll kill this guy,
Let's see.
and then we could just pick up here, like frozen in time.
I lied on
works.
him being bloodied because I didn't see his damage resistance.
Hmm.
He shrugged half of that off. 36,
We're still gonna kill
That's
him.
okay.
18, 19.
I will see you all next week.
All right.
Yep.
No, Sunday.
See you then.
Sunday. Yeah,
See
Sunday.
you then in 2
Adios.
days, buddy.
Woohoo.
Bye.
I suppose it is next week.
Yeah, it is.
Technically, yeah. Depends
you
on how
have-
you perceive time.
Movement.
He has
Eternal?
5 feet he could use.
Well, he also has
Um,
haste, so it doubles.
Oh
his
yeah,
movement.
yeah.
I'm good there.
Okay. That thing seems to notice you where he was not.
Hi, senpai.
Notice me.
Notice me.
It's
Ooh.
turn now. I don't even know what this guy does. So it is going to move 30 feet. What did you say in Abyssal?
Don't fucking try it.
I'm trying to think of anything that it would say back. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. It's in this very like almost like slimy voice. It replies back in Abyssal, I will kill you in another plane. Existence. Anyone who speaks Abyssal can understand that.
Rude.
It uses what people can assume is a bonus action, and an aura radiates from it within 30 feet. Nothing seems to happen, but you have a feeling this is necrotic in nature and could harm you. It just doesn't hurt you right now. And then it is oops, come on. Yep. It'll have you, Eternal, make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. $16.
You make it. It glares with its actual eyes. You see them radiate this like orange yellow for where there would be eyes in its head, and its gaze does actual necrotic damage to you as you're looking upon it or looking forward. You can see it. You take 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
That's because of your. That's already halved.
All right.
And that is it for its turn. Naya, you're up.
Naya's really bummed that she just missed out on so much action. So let's see. Definitely gonna use my full movement to run up. Looks like it's 40 feet.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. I can get right up on it. Heck yeah.
When you got to about here, you could tell there was something that you couldn't quite see. It's within 30 feet. That gives you a little bit of a chill when you're looking upon it, just as you enter that 30 feet range. But you can't quite put your finger on it. Feels like if you start your turn, it might be something that happens.
Well, she's gonna do it anyway.
Just letting you know, yes.
Yeah, she's totally gonna do it. Yeah, I want to use my great axe.
Yep.
All right, so that's gonna be my Lanta. All right, that is 14.
It does not hit.
Nah. Oof. All right, well, I should have gone in a rage earlier, but I didn't, so I'm raging now.
Do you
And then
have
that's it.
a second attack or?
Mm, No, I don't think so. I think I only have one.
What level are you?
I
Really? Barbarians get a
Mm.
second attack at 5, right?
Do I?
Are you?
Thought so.
Yeah.
Yes, you should have a second attack.
Sweet. Well, then, yeah, I do. Hold on.
Well, I don't know if they're multi-class, but
This isn't going well.
oh, you're good.
Oh, no, that was an 8, so I'm not good.
Oh,
Dude, get
yeah.
that
No,
guy
8 does
out of
not hit.
here.
Anything else on your turn though?
Nope.
Cool. Back to top of the order. Anything cool? Wizard Filbert. Oh, you're over here.
Yep,
Oh, you were here.
I will sling some magic missiles at this man.
Mhm.
Going to do it at 3rd level, yeah.
Bars.
Oh, and because you ended your turn, that was the one thing I was forgetting about. You ended your turn within 30 feet of it. That
Mhm.
aura that it was radiating out. You
Mhm.
take 5 necrotic damage.
Sweet.
Takes 17 force damage.
Yeah, that seems to do full damage to it. Anything else for your turn?
Oh, no, but it's now Beholden McNeil's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that might miss, actually. A 10.
Does not hit.
Yep, second attack. 21.
Hits.
11 psychic damage.
Yep. That seems to do full damage too.
Suck eggs, you won't kill me anywhere. That's my turn.
Your first hit on it bloodied it though. Next up is Eternal.
Okay.
You do. So this is where you're within that 30 feet. If you could, as you're looking at it, make a. Let me just make sure you're not immune to it because I know how that. Nope. Okay. Make another Constitution saving throw as you're looking at it.
14.
14, you make it. You're good. It does seem to have an effect on you as you're like looking on it. You can tell there's some sort of magic just by looking at it, but continue.
Okay. I will go ahead and she is engaging in melee. I'll go ahead and cast magic missile.
Yep.
Yeah. 3. So 10 points from that.
It's down.
Oh, okay.
What'll tell you? Egg sucker.
I helped. I contributed.
It also just poofs out of existence and cloths fall to the ground. With the idea that it probably was not of this plane.
Can I take the cloths?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Whatever you do, don't grab those cloth. Oh, okay.
They're real dirty and gray.
Dirty gray robes. Sweet.
Let's say because, and I think this is always hilarious, whenever stuff gets like damaged or something, it seems to have the same immunities and whatever as the actual thing. Like, let's say you get hit with a fireball, but you're resistant to fire. Your gear does not get hurt from the fire. I think it's ridiculous in this. So those cloths, if you ever come to it, are resistant to cold, fire, necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. I'm going to write this in so you
I was about to say, sir.
immune to lightning, immune to poison, And I'm not going to give the condition immunities because that's silly. They're cloth.
Stunned.
Okay. Sweet. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Fancy
Can I
claws.
wonder if I can copy those. Try. I'm going to give you guys a look on the script, assuming that you're going to walk up to it.
I assume those red skull thingies are the.
Yeah.
Did we do the sigil thing? Oh, we're at the sigil thingy. Okay.
So this was what the entrance, like that end of the cave, led you right up to here, and you could see this ethereal, translucent sigil. I made it the skull thing, but it's actually that skeletal hand with two scales that it's holding.
One
Sweet.
moment. Eternal will try to walk through it.
Are you holding the bolt?
He is not.
Okay, yeah, you're just fine. If you have, I'll let you, or I'll ask you as a player, if you have anything that might be evil or might be somehow of undead, that would be problematic. But your actual character doesn't know that. So the only problem is, as a DM, I don't know if people have like items that might be cursed or
He, as far as I know, does not have anything that's cursed. The only thing I'd consider potentially a problem would be the rib bone from the blue Dracolich that Wojtek has, but that is currently in a bag of holding.
other plane, yeah, doesn't work. It doesn't see it.
Okay, and he was actually about to try that out and suggest that they put the arrow in a bag of holding.
Yes, we could try this. I have nothing evil on me, I don't think. Making sure for DM's sake here. Nope.
No.
What are you guys doing then?
Freezing in time. That's what I think.
Wait for next Sunday.
Yeah, I just was figuring you guys could take a little bit of time if you wanted to like mess with the ward, like you were saying, or something. We could come back to it, but giving you this idea, so if you wanted to plan in between, you got that. Cool.
Yeah, Eternal will walk in like 5 or 10 feet, look around, then walk back out.
Cool. I'll reveal this stuff then too.
I'm going to assume that if I take the bone out of the bag of holding, it can't pass through the ward. The sigil.
Yes. And do you take the bone out while you're inside or while you're
No,
outside?
he will leave it inside in the bag. When he comes back out,
Huh?
he'll like open the bag of holding, rummage around, pull out a looks like a large bone, and kind of like try to push it through the ward.
It just stops right there.
Stops.
It doesn't even seem to do anything. It's just it's almost like there's an actual wall right there, but it makes no noise.
The old evil bone, huh?
Put it back. He puts it back in. It's a rib bone from a dragon.
Was it an evil dragon?
It was blue and undead.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Perhaps if we put the arrow in a bag, such as this, it not destroy the sigils, and we can retrieve the crown without leaving this open to plunder.
I worry maybe we can't get the crown out. But we can reach this bridge when we get to it. I think that's a good idea. Naya, can you pass through?
I don't
Without
know.
the arrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from hell, but I'm not necessarily evil, so I should be able to stroll on through.
Me.
Without the arrow.
Yes, no, put the arrow in the bag.
guys. All right. So she reluctantly hands it over. And then I'm going to try to go on through, see what happens.
Yeah, you're not undead, right? You're
No.
of demonic or something. You're just fine.
Yeah.
All right, seems we're good.
I'll
Very
tell
well.
you what you see. There are a couple chests down this way. The wards are not quite the same, but it's the same light that you see. I just put little skeleton because that was cool. It's just like a barrier, so it almost looks like a translucent orange barrier right there.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
Have
cool.
we done? Yeah.
All good for now.
Yes, I think we
Yeah.
pick up here.
Yep.
Yes, 2 nights from now.
Indeed,
Cool
Sunday night.
nights. Thank you,
Woohoo.
guys.
Be there or be squared.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
We're gonna multiply you by yourself.